focus. So is this man, E.J. Tackett, going after his 6th major.
Oh, really?
Introducing the new Ego Power Plus 2-stage snowblower, a heavy-duty workhorse with unmatched power from the #1 rate.
To start by leaving the 9.
This ball goes right by the 9 pin. That ball inside of 5th arrow. Watch this.
Remember, started with the opening 6 in our last match. Here's your 1 seed, Andrew Anderson. Only 1 major. That came back in 2018. We showed it to you earlier from Syracuse, the USBC Masters. It's also his last singles title. A couple doubles, one in 21 and 24.
You're playing some shots in the first.
Separated by 3 years and 5 years on the tour. Massive discrepancy in titles and majors won, but again, that's almost not fair to Anderson going against a guy like E.J. Tackett, who has won back-to-back PBA Player of the Year honors. Anderson now on the left to open up the 2nd.
Yeah, but Anderson got the little.
Whoa.
4 beats.
2, 4, 8, 10 pin not standing. That's the good news. Not the easiest of attempts coming up for Andrew. Can you mentally get to a place to allow your body to perform the way you've trained it to perform? That's the key.
Good looking cover.
Anderson stays in the 2nd.
Actually had that same conversation with Norm Duke on Tuesday. We got around to golfing together, and we talked about so much stuff, but you know, we talked so much about practice and building robots and working on games and creating this swing and this hand release, and so few talk about the mental part of the sport. Back to back solid 9s for EJ. And just finishing that thought, Rob, you have to understand that your brain is what controls what's going on below it. It's the only way to get the engine to work properly.
And as strong as Tackett's mental game was last match, he's got some questions here after back-to-back 9s.
Well, I'm okay with the first 2 shots he's thrown. I mean, those solid 9s. He might move another board, maybe another 2 boards left with his feet and open it up just a hair more.
That's it.
The new PBA Elite League, Battle of the Brands, pits bowling ball manufacturers against each other in a season-long competition. Now, each brand has a full roster of staff players, but can choose only 5 to represent them prior to each singles event. Cumulative PBA points earned from each team's 5 designated players will be the total score for each brand.
Yeah, gorgeous shot there by Andrew. Andrew going with a hustle X-ray on both lanes. This next shot on that left lane is going to be telling. He's got all the tools, does Andrew Anderson. Again, we've said it earlier, signed with a new bowling ball manufacturer, Storm Bowling Products, at the start of 2025. Again, there's his arsenal.
I said it took a good month for him to feel comfortable with the new equipment.
How about it? Come on!
A little more swagger to him, a little more edge, a little more bite than I'm used to seeing from him. It's part of the maturation, part of the growing up. Sitting there at 29, a little bit, a lot.
How about it? Come on.
There was even, if I detected it correctly, a bit of a quick little stare over there at the Tackett camp. Careful what you're messing with. This is interesting.
And after the back-to-back 9 pins, I thought he would have chased that in a little bit deeper.
And now he leaves the 4. So you're talking to yourself now a little bit more?
I mean, he's going to make an adjustment.
Another single pin conversion. Remember, started off the last match, strikes in the first 6 frames. He has just 1 strike here, came in the 3rd. First on the points list last season, had 10 top 7 finishes in 13 events, made 8 telecasts, won his 3rd PBA Player of the Year honor and 2nd straight. He's down 11 as we begin the 5th here at the US Open. Okay. Late collapse, needed that.
But yet, a bit high again. This is a huge break early on for EJ Tackett, tripping the 4-10 out late. 4-10. Thank you.
And takes a seat and needs to cool off.
No defense in this sport.
Oh, wow, Jesus.
Look at that mess, the 1-5-7-8.
We saw this from Chris Vi in our last match, right around the same time.
I guess the easiest way to make this is by throwing a strike ball. But again, I think this is just him being really jacked up and getting aggressive, a little steep in the downswing, loses it right.
Oh, that close to picking it up.
Oh, that was pretty good. Again, controlling your emotions is all part of that mental process, right?
He's got the mental confidence down, but now it's controlling it and keeping it at a manageable level.
Yeah, I mean, and where's the point where you want it so bad? You want it so much.
Too much.
To where it gets to be too much. Now, let's see how he rebounds off of that shot.
5-pin lead on the left lane. Anderson, your 1 seed. Oh, well. Mr. Tackett sharing the 9-pin with Anderson.
It's a 9-pin fest.
Can you remember a match where you've seen this many 9-pins hanging out?
I'm sure we've had them before, but yeah, title match. Both players now leaving 9 pins. Match before it was pocket 7-10s. The United States Open never fails, never disappoints. And now EJ Tackett can increase the lead to 25 with 2 more strikes here in the 6th and 7th.
There we go.
Uh-oh. And look at him control his emotions. World number 1.
But if you remember, a few years back, that was a problem for Tackett. He would get himself jacked up. He would say, this is the day that I'm going to show you I'm one of the best in the world, and it never happened.
And you remember how many times he got in that situation and made a bad shot? He said, I'd get overly aggressive, I'd get too quick in the downswing, I'd get too steep, ball would shoot right out of my hand, bad shot.
Let's see how he handles this in the 7th. Looking for 3 in a row, and finding 3 in a row. Calm nod, confident, composed, sit down.
After round 2, he's in 72nd. After the first game in round 3, he's in 76th.
And he said to himself on that game 2 of day 3, I knew I had a good opportunity. I saw my ball doing the right thing. Anderson.
A lot can change in 5 years, but the price of your internet plan won't.
Has been in control of this tournament since the 2nd round. And he is losing control of this title match rapidly.
All right. Come on.
And I think that is just a direct result of the last shot he threw on that lane.
Good cleanup.
Wow.
Really nice cleanup.
Great cover on the 3-6-9-10.
But he's down 29.
And Tackett working on
3 straight.
3 in a row.
And just 3 total strikes for Anderson here.
A little Chris Vi similarity going on right now with Andrew Anderson.
From the last game.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Oh, buddy. That wasn't great.
He is gift wrapping this.
Yep.
Gift wrapping it to Tackett.
All right. Try to get the ball this side of the 3-pin, cut it over into the 4 and 7. The ball will take care of the 6, but
this is borderline mandatory. Doesn't get it. Open frame. Tackett steps up. Foot on throat, ready to come in for the kill.
Get ready to take him behind the shed right here. 2 more strikes, and you could chalk up another U.S. Open victory for E.J. Tackett.
One more away from the title. Huge moment for a ham bone, but again, there he is. Calm, composed, doesn't even burn a re-rack.
One more. One more good shot. Come on.
Yep.
Tackett
Tackett
earns
sends
another
it.
Tackett.
Ever count me out, baby.
Moment of the match brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it, you love it. Put it in a nugget and put that man in a green jacket again.
Execution at the highest level in our sport, Rob.
24 tour titles, 6 majors,
Yeah,
and
spare by him.
suddenly back on track for a 3rd straight
Right,
Player
somehow
of the
seals
Year
his
honor.
fate.
I know it's early. And through 2 events, he is clearly your leader in that category. This one's going to be bitter for Anderson. Good start through 4 frames for Anderson. That open frame in the 5th. Another one in the 8th. Tackett caught fire in the 5th after some early issues with the 9-pin.
I think we might see a lot of Andrew Anderson in 2025.
You're going to see a lot more of E.J. Tackett.
Well,
I guarantee that.
That we know. We've got to let all but 1 round this week on some of the most demanding hole patterns the players will face in 2025.
Last shot for Anderson ends with a strike. Here's your champ.
It was being lazy. Saving it for next week.
Mom and dad in town, wife Natalie. There's Tripp. One more shot. EJ Tackett, your 2025
Tackett performed well.
champion.
It's a 4. Like and subscribe.